What's your thoughts on AJ, Sam?
I rate her. I love it. I think it's great. She's just going over to Liam. She's like, I by the way, can't understand it. I literally have to stand next to the TV to understand what he's saying. It's so hard.
Why?
Liam.
How do you think I work with Arielle?
Hey!
I'm joking.
I know.
I'm only joking. I've got
I did more
subtitles.
chat than Liam's. You.
It's
that
actually.
back.
Whoa. She's
It's
got
not even
super
that.
Scottish.
Take that back.
He
I'm
actually
joking.
just speaks. He speaks really softly, like really quietly.
yeah,
So
it
it's
goes-
so
yeah,
hard to
it
like
goes-
understand what he's saying. But I quite rate from her to like go up to a guy who's quite happy and be like, hey, I fancy you. Let's just see what happens. And then it didn't quite work. And then she went on to Hugo, which I'm not sure was what she wanted. But you know, people get desperate in there. You know, we've got to be coupling soon.
Well,
I actually really, sorry to cut you short, I really wanted to ask you, Sam, about Hugo because I feel like
Sam remind
you
you?
will have a joint love for Hugo that I do. I am Hugo's biggest fan, and I feel like I'm really hoping you're going to say you are as well.
Dude, I'll tell you what, right? Earlier in the series, you know when he got a bit of flack for saying he doesn't like fake girls? Do you remember that bit where he cried?
Yeah.
And it was like the heartbreaking. I felt so bad for him because I was like, the bloke literally just said what his preference is. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
The guy... Everyone's telling him subliminally that he's not their type because no one's picking him. He has to deal with that every day. Every day he has to deal with people not picking him. And people are having a go at him for having a preference. You don't want to pick him, but you want him to think that you're the one that he should want.
And do you know what it is? Look, I hope you understand when I say this. I feel like Hugo is a bit similar to me and you, Sam. Shall I tell you why? Because we have got that kind of personality where we're a little bit kind of silly and it's easy to get put into the friend zone. Yeah. What advice can we give Hugo? Because I feel like for me, if I was a girl going in, he would be my choice. But no one's going for him.
It's a funny one because actually, I'm going to say this. I remember when Sam first came on the podcast, you remember? And you were like, I can't get a girlfriend. Like, literally, I can't get a girlfriend. I'm single all the time. Why am I single all the time? And now you're all loved up with Zara, who's, of course, from Love Island.
I know. To be honest, we wouldn't be together if she hadn't slid into my DMs because I'm just terrible at that. I could never, ever have done it. Like, I don't have chat. So, like, that was the only way that we were ever going to work was her making the first move.
You would never have, like, put the feelers out at all?
I don't have the confidence, man. It's terrifying out there. It's terrifying out there. I've done one slide in, right? And it was, I sent the picture of a lemon, an emoji of a lemon. And the girl in question did reply. And she was like, what was that? And I went, sorry, I couldn't find an opening lime. Yeah?
An opening, Kem, did you get it? Opening lime. Lemon.
Oh, ridiculous.
You're really rubbish.
Ridiculous.
You're really rubbish. Chemistry.
I'll be honest, Sam, your game is about as good as mine. They're both terrible.
Well,
it's
you know
fine.
what?
You got to own it. You got to own it.
Well, that's the thing, man. And I think this is what I would say to Hugo. I don't think he even really needs our advice because what I love about him and last night's episode really sort of cemented it in my head. Where, like, AJ was talking to him, and I think he knows that she's not really that into him, and she's just sort of doing it because she's not coupled up with anyone else. He just ran away.
Yeah,
he was just like,
yeah,
see you later, just ran over. And she was like, I don't know if he likes me. Because I think he's got to the point now where he can't be bothered to only be coupled up with because, like, they need saving. And I think he's just, so what he's, I think, doing, it's so cool, it's just enjoying the experience. And if he goes, and I really rate that.
I said this the other day, that I love that he's not just kind of... He's not just going for a relationship for the sake of staying in, because he's had kind of no chances from the beginning, and he's still sticking to his guns because I like it, because we are hoping that someone is going to come in for Hugo